Have you ever felt lonely even when other people were around? Maybe the house feels quieter than it used to. Perhaps friends have moved away, family members are busy, or an important relationship has changed. And sometimes we wonder, is it too late to build meaningful connections again? The answer is no. Welcome back to Healthy Living. So glad we're here together. Today, let's talk about loneliness after 60 and the gentle ways we can create deeper, healthier relationships in this season of life. Because loneliness is not a personal failure. It is a human feeling, and many of us experience it during times of change. Start with one small connection. The first thing we can do is start very small. We do not need to build a large social circle overnight. We only need one genuine moment of connection. Call a friend and ask how she is really doing. Send a thoughtful message to someone you have not spoken with recently. Invite a neighbor to share coffee or take a short walk. The important part is to make the invitation specific. Instead of saying, "We should get together sometime," try saying, "Would you like to have coffee next Tuesday morning?" A specific invitation is easier to answer. It also shows that we truly mean it. And if someone cannot join us, try not to take it personally. People have busy lives, health concerns, and responsibilities we may not see. One unanswered invitation does not define our value. Create a regular rhythm. Next, let's create a regular rhythm of connection. Relationships usually grow through repeated contact. A weekly phone call, a monthly lunch, or a regular walking group can make a big difference. We do not have to wait until we feel lonely to reach out. A simple rhythm might look like this: a phone call with one friend on Monday, community activity on Wednesday, family video call on Sunday. These do not have to be long conversations. Even 15 minutes can give our week a sense of warmth and structure. And remember, meaningful connection is not always about talking for hours. Sometimes it is cooking together, attending a class, gardening, volunteering, or simply sitting beside someone while enjoying a cup of tea. Find people through shared interests. One of the easiest ways to meet people is through a shared interest. When we are focused on an activity, conversation often feels more natural. We do not have to begin with personal questions or explain our entire life story. We can join a book club, a gentle exercise class, a gardening group, a church activity, or a local community program. We might also consider volunteering. Helping at a food pantry, library, animal shelter, or community center can introduce us to kind people who value service and connection. The goal is not to impress anyone. The goal is simply to show up regularly and allow relationships to develop over time. And here is something important. We may not feel comfortable immediately. That is normal. The first visit may feel awkward. The second may feel easier. By the third or fourth visit, familiar faces can begin to feel like friends. Mid-roll engagement. If loneliness has touched your life, you are certainly not alone. You can share in the comments one activity that helps you feel connected. It might be church, gardening, walking, crafting, reading, or spending time with family. Your idea may give another woman the courage to try something new. Reconnect with old friendships. Another possibility is reconnecting with someone from our past. Maybe there is an old friend we still think about. Perhaps life became busy, or a misunderstanding created distance. We do not need to reopen every relationship. Some connections ended for good reasons, and protecting our peace matters. But if there is someone we remember with warmth, we can send a simple message. Something like, "I was thinking about you today and hope you are doing well." There is no pressure, no demand, just a kind opening. The other person may respond warmly, or they may not respond at all. Either way, we can be proud that we reached out with honesty and kindness. Protect your peace with healthy boundaries. Building relationships does not mean accepting every kind of behavior. Healthy connection should include respect, trust, and emotional safety. We are allowed to say no to conversations that constantly leave us upset. We can limit time with people who criticize, manipulate, or dismiss us. We can also communicate our needs calmly. For example, we might say, "I enjoy spending time with you, but I do not want to discuss that subject today." Or, "I would like our conversations to feel more respectful." Boundaries are not walls. They are guidelines that help us remain open without losing ourselves. A healthy relationship should give us room to be honest, peaceful, and fully ourselves. Build the relationship with yourself. Finally, let's remember the relationship we have with ourselves. When we feel lonely, it is easy to believe that nobody wants to hear from us. But loneliness can make our thoughts sound more negative than the truth. We can begin rebuilding self-connection through small acts of care. Take yourself somewhere beautiful. Prepare a meal you enjoy. Write in a journal. Listen to music that brings back a happy memory. Spend time in nature. These activities do not replace human relationships, but they can help us feel grounded while we build new connections. And if loneliness becomes constant or is accompanied by deep sadness, hopelessness, or loss of interest in daily life, speaking with a healthcare professional can be an important step. Asking for support is not weakness. It is wisdom. Loneliness after 60 does not mean our best relationships are behind us. Sometimes, this season gives us the opportunity to choose relationships more carefully. We can look for kindness instead of popularity, consistency instead of excitement, and peace instead of pressure. Start with one message, one invitation, one shared activity. Small connections can grow into meaningful friendships when we give them time and care. So, what is stopping us from reaching out to someone today? Thank you for spending this time with me on Healthy Living. If this message helped you, please like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who may need encouragement. Take one gentle step toward connection today. And remember, you are never too old to be seen, supported, and loved.